Easter!
Happy Easter!
I'm Cher.
And I'm Carrie.
And we are Glitter, Glue,
and Gluttony.
The show where we teach you how to make spectacular crafts without any set of marketable skills while you are drinking adult beverages and snacking on wonderful things.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers. We'll just start
Happy
off drinking
Easter.
Happy Easter. If you follow Glitter, Glue, and
Delish.
Gluttony, it is delish. Last year we went for, pretty much the traditional Easter, and we went for the sweet cocktail. We did a peeptini.
Yes, we did.
And people love our peeptini, so you can find that on our blog, glitterglueandgluttony.com, for that recipe. This year we've gone a little lighter because we've already had our Easter brunch.
Yes, we have.
So we've continued on with the champagne thing.
It was a champagne brunch, by the way.
Like they even didn't know that.
I know.
Yeah. So our drink for Easter is the hummingbird. And it's delicious. It's a champagne cocktail.
It makes you hum.
It
Things that make you go.
So it's just some Saint Germain.
Which is the nectar of the gods.
It is. It's just so floral and delicious.
Wonderful.
And just some champagne. But this is just delicious and light, but still significantly boozy. For Easter, our theme is got wood.
Got wood.
Got wood? Because wood is kind of a thing at Easter.
Yes.
Yes. Crosses.
We have crosses that. Shout out to my friend Phil Sayers who put together these crosses
Thank you
for
so
us.
much, Phil. These are awesome.
And much smaller and lighter, so if you need to carry them up a hill of any kind, easier to do so.
Yeah. And there's no danger of being nailed up onto this because you won't fit.
No.
No.
We're going to decorate
We're going
those
to decorate
up.
those. We also have, if you don't have a cross or want a cross, or if it's Passover for you, you can just buy these little wood plaques at Michael's or your local craft store. They're $1.
Or plain little wood frames.
Plain little wood frames like these,
anything
$1.
made out of wood. And what we're going to show you how to do today, which is a super, super neat craft that requires just the tiniest bit of skill. We're going to show you how to make flowers out of caulk.
Out of caulk. Because if you've got wood, you need to have caulk.
So we're using, some caulk and some spackle, both.
Yeah. But with caulk, some of you may need some lessons on how to handle caulk. You take your caulk and you have to pump, or the stuff will not come out the end.
There's one right there.
There's one. There is
it's
a caulk.
Beautiful.
And the caulk flowers are significantly stronger.
They are.
Because they are silicone.
And they're a little bit flexible, so they're not going to break while you adhere them to the wood.
Now the other thing that the easier way to go, if you want to make flowers and you don't know how to handle caulk.
Some of us don't.
And that's okay. It's all right. We'll teach you. But you can use this paint and patch. It's just lightweight spackling. You can get it at your Home Depot, at your Lowe's. And what you do is you get these decorating bags they're just Wilton decorating bags. You can get them in your cake decorating section of Michael's or Hobby Lobby. You get a plastic coupler and you get some decorating tubes. What you'll need is a number 10, 11, or 12 round tube. And then you will need some type of flower tip, a rose tip, and they come in all kinds of different sizes.
Yes.
Okay, and then you will also need a flower nail. It looks like a giant nail. Okay.
That's what you're going to build your flower on.
Yeah. Now, in a former life, I was a cake decorator. So for me, this is pretty much second nature. It's going to take you. It's going to take you a few tries. It's easy. It just takes some practice. So what you do with your round number 10, 11, or 12 tube is you just basically make a little pyramid or pylon shape.
Cone, a little soft serve ice cream cone, right there.
And then you take your rose tip. There's a big end and a small end. You want the big end on the bottom, small end on the top. You take your small end up, and then you just start and you do one swipe across. You just wrap it around. And then from there, at about a 45-degree angle, you just make little petals. Think about roses. Think about what roses look like. And you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. because it's going to look pretty no matter what. And you're going to paint it.
I like it because it's got a little ruffly edge to it.
It does have a little ruffly edge. And there you have a rose.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Boom.
Made it just quick like that.
So we have this beautiful blue cross that's already painted. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip this off the nail with some scissors. And you can use any scissors because both the caulk and the spackle wash off with water. So no big deal. You just take it off and then you decide where you want it. And then you open up your flower and you just shove it off.
Just remember, ladies, if your caulk gets messy, you can wash it right off. I'm going to try one.
All right.
Remember, kids, I don't know how to do this.
And you can even just go in a spiral. You don't even have to do separate petals. You can just spiral it around and it will still look good. Look what she made. She made a rose. And it's much easier.
Look at that. That's pretty.
You just, again, take it off with the scissors, lay it down where you would like it.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Look at that.
Yep. Look at that.
Now I want to show you some that we've already made. Some of the little things that we've done with our wood plaques and blocks. I did want to show you something that had a porcelain flower on it. Oh, right here, just adhered some little porcelain flowers so you could see that the flowers we make turn out just as nice or even better.
These are MDF blocks. We call them caulk blocks.
Caulk blocks.
You can get these. They're just white at your Home Depot, Lowe's. They're about $2 each. They're MDF. They're a little sturdier than the little balsa wood
You can
from
paint
Michael's.
them in festive colors. They were, I think, $2,
$2.50, something like that.
Somewhere in there.
And they're very solid, and they're very sort of architectural and decorative because they're used to hold things on walls.
And here for Easter, I made a little a saint. Put a saint on there. His hand was missing, so I just put a bejeweled bedazzlement right there. And then some hooks on the bottom to hang your rosaries off of, or whatever you'd like. And then,
we've made a few different frames.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite frame.
This was just a totally torn up old green paint coming off frame.
Spectacular frame.
I think we must have gotten it for like 50 cents at a thrift store.
Thrift store or yard sale, one of the two. I don't remember which.
What I did was I left all the peeling paint on it, and I just painted some vanilla colored acrylic cheap craft paint, 60 cents a bottle at Michael's. Did about 3 coats. Wasn't really concerned about being exact because I wanted it to look shabby.
It's beautiful.
And then I realized I didn't have any sandpaper, so I took an emery board and I just roughed up parts of it. So, take off the paint to show the other paint underneath.
Because for those of you just joining us, we're not crafters.
We're not, and we're not planners either.
No, we just kind of see things and or hear of things and we just wing it.
And sometimes it comes to us in a dream. It's like, all right, I can make that. I woke up thinking I can make this frame. And then what I did was these are caulk roses made with the squishy stuff that comes out of your caulk tube. And then I painted them because they come out, this is what they'll look like when you make them. This is caulk, and this is sort of a gray, almost like a grayish white or an off-white. And then when you make these spackle roses, they're going to come out white. So these are caulk roses, and what I did was I painted them again with the same cheap acrylic, 60 cents a bottle. And then you can make little leaves, and you can either squish them right onto the frame or you can make them ahead of time and paint them. You probably didn't see what. It's right there.
And here's the same sort of idea with one of the Michael's frames, dollar Michael's frames. And Carrie painted some beautiful little vines on here, and these are the spackle roses. So you get an idea of the difference between the caulk roses and the spackle roses.
And then we have some other frames that we made with the caulk roses. And what we did is we just spray painted the entire thing.
This is what it looked like when we just took the wooden frame and attached the roses to it. And then, mere moments later, voila! It looks like a beautiful antique gold frame that you would pay billions of dollars for. Yes. And yet we did it for about $3.
Yeah, and about 15 minutes. Really, no time at all. Drying time. Drying time was the thing that took the most time.
We did another beautiful one in red.
And this one we were trying to go for a more gothic. You'll see that the roses are more spiny. And look at that beautiful picture. Look at that beautiful woman.
So we had lots of fun with caulk.
We always have fun with caulk. We are masters with caulk.
We're known for that, as a matter of fact.
So if you want to do a cross for your house or a gift, and you don't have someone...
Phil Sayers. Sorry, drinking up. Phil.
Phil. If you don't have someone lovely like Phil to make your crosses, he is lovely, and it was so kind of him to do that for us. You can just buy this, once again, cheap wood cross from Michael's. I put a coat of white underneath. I put some robin's egg glue, because it is Easter. Again, I took my emery board, which I got for free, so, you know, some giveaway emery board, roughed it up so the white came through, and then I, you know, even more where the wood comes through, and I glued a red painted spackle rose to it.
That's gorgeous.
We've already had someone claim this.
Yep.
We've already had...
Before we even started filming
somebody
today,
grabbed it and said, I want this.
I
want this.
Look at how cute this little plaque is with the spackle rose on it. Carrie used just some painter's tape and some little teacup hooks. Put them right in there, and now you have something to hang your necklaces off in your room or in the powder room, wherever you'd like to put it.
And again, here are a couple more ideas. These are little plaques from Michael's. These were 79 cents because they're the smaller ones. This one is more sort of gothic. It's got a piece of vintage jewelry on it. Romantic. And then this one has a little zodiac. Again, it's vintage jewelry glued to it with spackle roses and some hooks. You can put your keys on this.
And then this one, I took another one of those MDF blocks,
or
painted lavender, caulk block, and I took a hammer and a towel. I wrapped a piece of vintage china in the towel. It already had a big chip in it, so I couldn't use it anymore to eat off of. So I wrapped it in the towel, and then I just went crazy with the hammer. And then I glued it on here and made a beautiful little mosaic with the spackle rose and the teacup hook. Another little beautiful jewelry holder or key holder you can put near the front door. Anything you'd like there.
Yeah, and it's not always bad to go crazy with a hammer.
It isn't.
Just in certain situations.
Just we usually use the hammer prior to the drinking.
Yes.
Our husbands get very concerned if we use the hammer after we've been drinking.
And drills.
Especially when you're working with caulk, you don't want to use the hammer or the scissors irresponsibly. Well, for our snack today, we just loaded up with some beautiful multicolored pastel peeps and some lovely Easter M&Ms.
Because it is, you know, we've already eaten, so this is our dessert, but we did always we have snacks.
And good girls always get dessert. So,
and I love peeps.
We're going to get back to working with some caulk.
We're getting back to our caulk.
And we're going to make some more beautiful things with it. And we might show those to you online in pictures.
And you can actually purchase all of the things that you see here today if you were interested in our caulk blocks or our crosses at our Etsy store.
Except for the one blue cross because
it's already taken.
But other than that, you can have anything you want. Just go to owl-octopi.etsy.com.
That's our Etsy store.
Or you can get to it through our website at glitterglueandgluttony.com. Or you can check us out on Facebook.
Facebook.com/glitterglueandgluttony. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Which is youtube.com/glittergluegluttony. Because they give you a 13-person limit, no and.
And keep those cards and letters coming. We love seeing the pictures of you in your beautiful creations that you're making. And we love getting ideas for new crafts. And we love getting ideas for where we can go in cocktail.
That's right, because we'll come in cocktail with you.
We will. We'll do a craft at your house.
Yeah.
If you provide snacks and cocktails.
That's right. We'll come with the craft. We will come with the craft. We'll bring our own St. Joseph. We'll bring our own caulk.
We will.
No caulk required.
St. Joseph and
we
St.
travel
Germain.
with caulk wherever we go.
Caulk will travel.
Indeed. And we're really good with caulk.
Happy Easter,
everybody.
Easter. Happy Holy Week.
Happy Holy Week. Happy Passover.
Stay glittery, my friends.
Stay glittery, stay green.
Stay cocky.
Use that caulk.
Almost had that coming out my nose. Thank you very much.